Welcome to Colorado's Arapahoe Basin ski area, the Epic Pass Decision, presented as part of the case study series by Skilled MBA. This case explores a bold strategic decision by Arapahoe Basin, a medium-sized ski resort in Colorado, to leave the industry-dominant Epic Pass program. The choice challenged conventions and prioritized brand integrity over guaranteed revenue. It's a compelling lesson in values-based marketing and customer experience strategy. For over 20 years, A-Basin partnered with Vail Resorts' Epic Pass program, a deal that guaranteed visitor volume and consistent cash flow. But by 2019, the relationship began to strain. Overcrowded parking, long lift lines, degraded guest experience. A-Basin faced a critical choice: maintain a profitable but brand-damaging partnership or protect its identity and risk financial uncertainty. The Colorado ski industry is shaped by powerful competitive forces. Buyer power, high. Skiers have many choices: rivalry, intense, finite skier population, many players, supplier power, moderate, labor and gear matter. Barriers to entry, very high, due to capital, geography, and regulations. Substitutes, moderate. Other winter activities or vacation options. Vail's Epic Pass holds disproportionate market influence, making A-Basin's move particularly daring. Arapahoe Basin is unlike its mega-resort peers. Longest ski season, October to June or even July. Expert terrain. Steep, rugged runs not for beginners. Authentic vibe. No frills, community-driven culture, intimate scale, 1,528 acres versus Vail's 5,000 plus. This identity conflicted with Epic's mass-market reach. Overcrowding threatened the very elements that made A-Basin special. Using the VRIO framework, terrain and location. Valuable, rare, inimitable. A sustained advantage. Season length, valuable, rare, but partially imitable. Brand reputation, valuable, but at risk under Epic loyal community. Valuable and rare, but needs nurturing intimate scale. Not rare, parity unless properly positioned. Strategic focus must preserve what can't be replicated. Epic Pass integration overwhelmed A-Basin. Parking lots filled by 7 a.m., lift lines ran 30-45 minutes, guest complaints spiked. Loyal skiers threatened to leave, the paradox of success. Increased volume was destroying the brand. Breaking from Vail came with real dangers: revenue drop, loss of guaranteed Epic traffic, customer uncertainty. Would they stay loyal? Marketing challenge. How to acquire new skiers. Vail retaliation. Potential market backlash. No precedent. No other resort had walked away before it required courage, conviction, and clear strategy. 4 potential paths emerged: renegotiate terms, set caps or blackout dates, expand infrastructure, build more lots and lifts, complete separation, leave Epic entirely, delay. Decision, gather more data and prepare. Each option had pros and cons, but only full separation aligned with A-Basin's core values. In February 2019, A-Basin officially announced its departure from Epic. New, developed its own season pass. Partnered with smaller programs, Icon, Mountain Collective, with limited access, improved lifts and terrain to enhance experience. The message was clear: we'd rather have fewer skiers who love A-Basin than more who don't. The results were striking. 34% reduction in daily visitors, less crowding, 71% parking availability, versus 29% under Epic 8.4 satisfaction score, up from 6.2, 22%. Repeat visits, loyal customers returned. A-Basin successfully traded quantity for quality, and customers noticed. Revenue dipped initially, as expected. But per visitor, spend increased, guests bought more food, lessons, and merchandise. Profit margins began to rebound, driven by happier, more engaged customers. Sustainability replaced volume. The model became smaller but stronger. Pre-Epic exit. A-Basin said authentic, but delivered crowds and frustration. Post-Epic exit. The experience matched the message. Uncrowded, expert-focused, community-driven. Marketing now reinforced real changes, creating a cohesive brand, not a contradiction. Arapahoe Basin's unprecedented decision to leave the Epic Pass sent shockwaves through the ski industry. For decades, mega-resort partnerships like Epic had defined industry success. But A-Basin proved that independence, if rooted in purpose, could be profitable. Several smaller resorts began reconsidering their own pass agreements, negotiating for tighter visitor caps or choosing to exit altogether. Meanwhile, alternative models like Icon and Mountain Collective began gaining traction, offering greater flexibility. Limited access models. A focus on experience over volume. A-Basin's move gave legitimacy to this shift, proving that smaller, distinctive resorts could thrive without conforming to the dominant ecosystem. The bigger message? This marked a potential rebalancing of power in the ski industry. It showed that brand clarity and operational control could compete with mass scale and even influence it. A-Basin didn't just leave Epic. It helped reshape the landscape of how ski resorts think about strategy, partnerships, and long-term customer value. 4 key insights. 1. Brand authenticity. Wins. Your promise must match delivery. 2. Volume value. Growth can destroy differentiation. 3. Partnerships need alignment. Not all revenue is good revenue. 4. First mover advantage. Strategic courage creates industry shift. This is modern marketing strategy in action, driven by values and vision. Let's summarize the major strategic insights from the A-Basin case and tee up a few thought-provoking questions. Strategic courage. Arapahoe Basin showed that walking away from a seemingly essential partnership, even one that guarantees volume and revenue, can be the right move when that partnership threatens long-term differentiation and brand integrity. Customer centricity. By prioritizing experience over expansion, A-Basin gained far more than it lost. Stronger loyalty, higher per-guest revenue, and a brand that actually delivered on its promise. This proves that short-term volume isn't always the path to sustainable value. Resource alignment. A-Basin recognized that unlimited access simply didn't match their infrastructure capacity. Smart strategy requires that business models align with operational constraints, not just growth ambition. Strategic trade-offs. Successful firms don't try to please everyone. They make clear, sometimes uncomfortable trade-offs and lean into their chosen path with consistency. Discussion, questions. What if A-Basin weren't backed by a larger parent company? Would the decision have been viable? How should they track and measure long-term success after leaving Epic? How might Vail Resorts evolve their model in response to this industry precedent? Thank you for exploring Colorado's Arapahoe Basin ski area, the Epic Pass decision, as part of the case study series by Skilled MBA. This case is a reminder that the hardest decisions, those that defy conventional wisdom, are often the most strategic. When brands prioritize long-term loyalty over short-term traffic, experience over volume, and integrity over inertia, they not only survive, they lead. We hope this case challenges you to think critically about growth, brand authenticity, and strategic independence in today's crowded markets.